Hotep, Black Power, giving honor and respect to the Creator, the ancestors, as always, my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, excuse me, my father, and all my family and comrades that are in the ancestral realm as we speak, and all the brothers and sisters that are out there fighting for the liberation and salvation of our black nation. As you know, I was a little under the weather this weekend. I'm recovering a little bit, and I'm never too exhausted or I'm never too out of it to always pass the information to my brothers and sisters out there to keep them abreast of what's going on so we can continue this fight for liberation and salvation of the black nation. But first of all, I want to go ahead and do my weekly roll call for all my subscribers, or most of my subscribers that have chosen to have themselves revealed on public domain. And I don't know the process to have your name revealed on public domain through YouTube, so I will know exactly who you are. But I guess you may have to get with someone that is highly computer literate to make that happen for you. So right now we're gonna go ahead and give the subscribers the roll call for all my subscribers as a token of appreciation for riding with Brother Shaka Sankofa and the Street Law Soldiers. Yes, Sandra Thompson, William Howard, King J, 865, R. Thompson, You Are Wanted, Dana Flower, Karen K, Brother Dawa Israel, Black Power, Markeisha Nelson, Eugene Smith, Ellen Johnson, Sakim Raw, Hotep, Big 4 Zeros, No Way Jose, Ashley Henry, Sonia Faye, Kiva Nelson, Eaton Savad, Rich Patrick, Tamika Belt, Lakeisha Thomas, Jiggy Main, Sister Chess, Kamal Brown, Sherry Jackson, Cushite Prince, Vanity Lane, Dre King's Beats, Rhonda Clark, Paul Martin, Howie, Art Brush, Johnny Selvey, MK Ajman, Black Power, Sam Bam, Anytime Nigga, Black Power, Ola Jerome, Black Power, Biological Family, Palmer Park Crew, my Landover Crew, Capitol Heights Crew, West and East Side Baltimore City, all the G's up there in B-More, all the G's in Columbia, District Heights, all the G's in Washington, D.C., The Glut, Marvin Harding in Hagerstown, behind enemy lines. Keep your head up, brother. Mark Cates, Khalil, Brother Duck Burgess, Brother Faison Bay, rest in peace, Brother Jose, Brother Ali Bay, Brother Taj Tariq Bay, Irritated Genie, Queen and Zinger, my queen. She's in Atlanta now, putting in work. Daughter Kiwana, Isaac, Kiana, my grands, my mother, bless her heart, Sister Eve, my father who's in the ancestral realm right now, as well as my sister. And want to give a black power to all the brothers and sisters that are putting in work, that are not playing. The brothers that I didn't mention, May the ancestors continue to bless y'all. Because I always ask that you subscribe. Giving honor to everybody. The whole YouTube brothers and sisters, the YouTube family that are for real, that are not playing, that are down for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. So I just want to give this, take this time to honor you, brothers and sisters. If you have not subscribed to Shaka San Kofa and you want to hear real, raw, truthful information coming off the top that is not choreographed, that is not watered down, subscribe to Shaka San Kofa. So at this time, we give y'all black power and peace. Hotel, before I get started on my on the subject matter, let me just refresh your memory with something that I had told y'all about, explained to y'all about a couple of videos ago, the LeBron James video clip that I've done, and I was explaining to you all about the light skin supremacy that exists in this country. Homosexual supremacy, white supremacy, light skin supremacy, and this bougie supremacy. However, when I explained to y'all about how the country feels, how it's divided, this is the poster with LeBron James and Steph Curry. It's the war to end all wars. Dark skin versus the light skin. Just to let y'all know, this shit ain't no joke. And this is how they feel. This is how they feel about us in this country. Now, I want to go into this Bill Maher. The shit that he pulled, saying that he was a house nigga. And the audience, which was had a high percentage of blacks in the audience, they sat there, them niggas sat there and giggled with this motherfucking cracker. Now, mind you, and another thing I want to explain to y'all so you can clearly understand for your own memory bank, that when I always say so-called white imposter Jew, and the reason being because we are the original Jew. So if you hear me say just white Jew, you already know that it's not them, that you are the real Jew. But let me just go back to this motherfucking cracker, Bill Maher, in front of a congressman or a senator who stated to him he needed him working in the field or something as far as his campaign. And Bill Maher responded saying he was a motherfucking house nigga. And you niggas in the audience, you niggas giggled. You sat there and giggled. And that's why I was telling y'all how you motherfucking house niggas, that work for the cracker and these corporations at Happy Hour, when they do the nigga jokes, y'all sit there, and laugh with that bullshit. You motherfuckers sit there and laugh and giggle with these goddamn devils. And they're not doing nothing but making mockery of your motherfucking punk ass. You bed wenches too. And black power also to Wayne Brady, who went all the way in on Bill Maher's ass and offered him up, told him he'd see him, and this wasn't no publicity stunt or nothing. Even Wayne Brady, even though he has done a great deal of cooning most of his career. However, like I was telling y'all, a lot of these motherfuckers are coming out of there shaking this coon shit off because they realize what this motherfucking cracker thinks of them. So Wayne Brady told him, that he will, he'll tear his ass up. Also, of how this cracker is so comfortable thinking that he qualifies ain't earned the right to use the word nigga because he fucked a couple of bed wenches. You know, and like Wayne Brady said, I saw some photos of these motherfucking bed wenches, and they're suspect. They look like men. So they could have been black trannies. However, this motherfucking cracker, who is a Jew, he's a Zionist Jew, as well as he's a Zionist Jew Catholic motherfucking devil. And just because you niggas allowed him and gave him a pass, because there hasn't been no overwhelming reaction on social media concerning this issue. And that let me know a lot of you motherfuckers ain't shit. A lot of you motherfuckers bullshit, man. You know, he's supposed to got his head peeled. But see, when somebody black do something, you motherfucking niggas step over your own shoe, get into the goddamn computer to slaughter a motherfucking nigga. You know, these motherfucking crackers doing this old shit, you know, and you niggas, you know, tiptoeing through the tulips, you know, and bojangling around, you know, instead of dealing with this motherfucker. Because I know for a fact, and people that know me, my word is my bond. If I was to see this motherfucker in public, I would slap the motherfucking shit out of him. I would slap his white goddamn head off. You know, because of the fact we're not, our response is at zero, and this shit has to change. He don't get no pass because he fucked a couple of bed wenches. And then he had a lot of you niggas, Suge Knight and Most Def, and a lot of you motherfucking niggas that then came on his show, you know, that he calls himself connecting with in terms of the black community and the black struggle. You know, fuck that cracker. And then some of you motherfuckers, you know, in your mind, you're going to say this, you know, oh, it's nothing but a word. Everybody else use it. And don't nobody do this. Don't nobody say this when we use it. That don't give, they are not allowed to use that word. You know, what part of the shit you don't understand? He don't get a pass in this shit. You know, Bill Maher, fuck you. And anybody that's on his team, anybody that look like that motherfucking cracker, anybody that smell like a cracker. And that's all, that's what I got to say about that. That's my twist on that motherfucking bullshit. You know, once again, it's a violation. And that senator, you know, he's a devil. I believe that shit was, I believe it was choreographed. I believe it was set up. Because to see the black response is another monkey wrench thrown in this situation. This LeBron James situation. See, all these little issues are coming up surrounding this motherfucking NBA Finals game. You know, and then they, you know, spray paint nigga all over LeBron shit over his house, and then they lose. You know, which I think the Cleveland Cavaliers, unfortunately, gonna lose the series. Because white America and a lot of you niggas too, are taking the side of Golden State. Because it's a division. It's a light-skinned white black division with this guy with these finals. And then it just shows a lot of you niggas rooting for Golden State. And I don't know why you would root for Golden State. You know, all the mulatto motherfuckers, along with Kevin Durant, who's an opportunist, you know, because I know them Durants personally. They some straight shit. They petty, dirty motherfuckers, you know, and they selfish as a motherfucker. He's an opportunist. He going wherever, you know, wherever he think he can be you know, revered and honored and bowed down to. Of course, he's a phenomenal player. I'll never take that from him. He's a brother. He's from, he grew up around in our area that I grew up in. But at the same time, that don't give him no pass to, to act like a motherfucking coon. But once again, I believe they're gonna win this series. It's millions and billions of dollars, surrounding this motherfucking series. But it ain't about the basketball game, because these games are rigged. This is about entertainment. This is about light skin supremacy. And the reason being, see, a lot of y'all get it confused because y'all don't understand light skin supremacy. Because, see, Michael Jordan, that charcoal cracker, that charcoal colored cracker was the last one melanated brother that they said was going to be reigning in any sports in terms of a black man. Not that black. But Michael Jordan is whiter than the average cracker. He's so distant from the black community that he wouldn't know how to get back to the hood if a motherfucker pointed the way to him. He's so distant from reality and the black struggle and black America, it doesn't make any sense. Anything that red-eyed motherfucking silverback says, it carries no weight in the black community. He was the idol at first in the 90s. Everybody looked up to him. But then we found out what type of person he was. Now let me explain to you what happened with Jordan, how selfish he is. When John Gotti murdered Paul Castellano and became the king and the Don of New York, the Bulls and the Knicks were playing. That's when John Starks and Charles Oakley and all those guys were playing against the Bulls in the finals. John Gotti sent word to Michael Jordan to sit this one out. Give this one to the Knicks, because John Gotti became the king of New York and he wanted the Knicks to be the king of the NBA at the same time, simultaneously. Michael Jordan was so motherfucking selfish and didn't take the advice from Gotti. And when the Bulls beat the Knicks, Jordan's father was murdered. The same thing with Bill Cosby. When they told Bill Cosby, when he made an attempt to buy NBC, and they told him to sit down and keep eating his pudding pops, he pressed the issue and his homosexual son was murdered. Now, I'm not knocking Bill Cosby at all, excuse me, for buying NBC, making an attempt anyway. But you cannot go against the this white establishment on no solo tip. That Long Ranger shit. No, you have to have an army of some serious motherfucking G's and a corporation of serious G's to go against the motherfucking white establishment to make a move such as that, purchasing NBC. So the Rockefeller, which is owned by the David Rockefeller, GE and all that, all that shit is connected. And so that's what happened with Bill Cosby's son. And to go back to LeBron James, he has to have, and he understands this as well, he has to have the support of the black community to go at these motherfucking crackers. This solo shit. And by these crackers knowing that we don't have each other's back, they do whatever they want to us, whenever they feel like it, and they say whatever they want when they feel like it. Once again, because they know that there's not going to be a response nor retaliation. But this shit has to change. Black Power also to Dr. Ali Muhammad of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. They hit the streets, with assault weapons and shotguns down there in North Carolina where the sister was hung at. So Black Power to that brother. I want to talk about a few other things as well. The show Underground. All of a sudden, when all these things take place, the show Underground was pulled off the air. John Legend, who is the executive producer, stated that he's going to find a way to get Underground back on another station. Primarily, I believe it's going to be Netflix that the show Underground is going to be transferred to. But they took that off the air and they made some old lame excuse about the popularity of the show, that it wasn't a lot of people watching it, and it was. It was. A lot of people just didn't know about Underground. But they will know about it now. And Black Power to John Legend, brother, keep pushing. And I know that you're going to find a place for Underground to be continued on. So, and for those who don't know about the show Underground, you need to go online and find out yourselves and watch some trailers of the TV show Underground. And see, that comes from you niggas watching that Empire and all that bullshit, because Underground comes on Wednesday. And so you know that shows that you motherfucking niggas, you talk all that shit on social media about being so clear and conscious about shit, but yet, when you're not in front of the camera, your ass is watching Empire. Getting high. Another thing I want to talk about, I got been building with this brother from Miami, out of Miami-Dade, and we were discussing the Arab takeover down there in Miami-Dade. Well, you got this Arab invasion down there where they own most of the stores, especially these corner stores, gas stations, and shit like that, 7-Elevens. And not only that, a lot of our sisters down there are laying up fucking these motherfucking Arab, these disease-carrying motherfucking sand crackers. Because they're nothing but crackers too. And then some of you niggas that practice Islam, when you see an Arab motherfucker, you automatically, begin to, to give him all this high respect because he can talk Arabic, and you're thinking that, your portion of understanding, and your dedication in the religion is high because you've been connecting with this Arab motherfucker. The black Muslim is more dedicated than the Arab Muslim. See, they practice that from birth. That's just natural to them. They're not committed with that. That's just like the Christians here in America. They go to church on Sunday, but act like fools and assholes and niggas all during the week. That's the same way these Arab motherfuckers are. You know, and then you run them, it's Rahman Rahim. Ameen. That bullshit, man. You know, be committed and understand what you're being committed to. Don't just keep following these motherfuckers. These sand crackers, you know, these camel jockey motherfuckers are from over there, you know, on the other side of the motherfucking planet. And they come over here and you thinking that these motherfuckers are so pure, you know, and y'all allowing them queens down there to lay up and fuck these dirty, disease, stinking motherfucking sand crackers. Then a lot of y'all take up for them. Oh, that's my brother, man. You know, we embrace Islam together. You know, he come from... Man, that man can't stand your ass. You're a habak to him. That's what they call your ass. A black nigga. A habak. You know, and that's what they... you know, he your brother, but I bet you going to one of them motherfucking stores and you 20, 30 cents short. Lord, my brother, you need to go and get 30 cents. Habak. Motherfucker. Y'all should be there and there pressing them motherfuckers out. Nah, but you know, you spend all your time pressing motherfuckers out that look like you. And then you gonna call yourself a motherfucking G. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I meant what I said and I said what I meant. Don't have no cut card when it comes to nothing. You know, somebody needs to stand up. Like Dr. Khalid Muhammad, somebody needs to hold the line. And then it's only a few brothers and sisters that are standing all the way up. The rest of y'all motherfuckers, you know, you stand up for 5 minutes till somebody pull out their a checkbook or their wallet, you know, especially on social media. You know, and that so-called conscious community bullshit, which right now, they are unconscious. You know, and that's you know, Miami-Dade is a city divided, just like Washington, D.C. is divided. In D.C., you got half of the city that's ran by whites and Latinos, you know, in the motherfucking gay, lesbian community. They live in the most exquisite parts of D.C. They have the most immaculate houses. The streets don't have any potholes and none of that shit. And I'm talking about the Wisconsin Avenue corridor of the northwest part of Washington, D.C. You know, you don't see any liquor stores or anything in that part of Washington. But when you come to the other side, the lower northeast and southeast sides, that's all you see: pawn shop, liquor stores, Dollar Trees. You know, fucked up 7-Elevens. People panhandling all day. And that's another thing, excuse me. And that's another thing about you motherfucking niggas. They call yourself a goddamn G. You not no G if you out there panhandling. You gave up your rights to be a G when you stand in front of a gas station or a 7-Eleven asking for change. There's no G in your ass. The G ain't in you. A real G, this is when I tell you what a real G would do. Before he stands out there and bum change, he would go to a white mall, white establishment, and tear off in their ass. Why not go to the white malls and snatch 20 motherfucking Helly Hansen jackets and come back down here and sell them, and that way you ain't got to bum shit. You have enough money to buy a hooped in some more shit. So that's why you can't say you a G, because you too afraid to do that. So you'll stand in front of a store and ask for change, and then you expect people to respect you and put you on G status. No, not shocker. Not shocker. You need to get some help. You need to get help. Because most of y'all that are out there panhandling have substance abuse issues, and you need to go into a treatment center and get some help. And these are our young babies. You know, and I work with the youths, and I was asked when I was at work yesterday, a queen asked me, an elder, what's going on with the pants hanging down off the ass? And I explained to her, the pants off the ass, the pit bull and the gun is saying, I want my father, I want my daddy, I want my dad. Since I don't have my dad, this is my sense of security. My pants are hanging down, meaning is an emptiness in my life. The pit bull and the gun is for security, because I really don't want to hurt anybody, but I won't allow anyone to hurt me either. This is my sense of security. But as Dr. Neely Fuller stated, in the 70s he said this, that pretty soon our babies are going to completely come out of their pants and start wearing dresses. And this has already started. Young Thug is being paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by the white establishment to push this dress agenda and this fingernail polish agenda. Snoop Dogg wears, he gets his toenails and fingernails polished, different colors. Even though Snoop is a bisexual fag motherfucker anyway. You know. He was like the Farrakhan of Malcolm and during the Malcolm X era. You know, created the climate, instigated and all this bullshit, creating the climate for the assassination of Tupac Shakur. And I'm gonna really be going in on that. I'm gonna really be going in on talking about Pac, because the movie's about to come out next Friday. So, which I don't believe that I may not pay to go in there and see that, based on the fact that the people, you know, it's a lot of falsehoods in the movie. And once again, if you pay to go in there, the crackers are cashing in off of Tupac. The crackers are cashing in off Tupac, you know. So, you know, I have mixed feelings about that situation. Opiates in the white community. Now, our brothers and sisters been dying for years, for the last few years, off of this fentanyl, which is used primarily as an animal tranquilizer to euthanize animals, but particular in cancer, terminally ill cancer patients, as well as a painkiller, pain reliever. This cracker's been putting a lot of that into the heroin and compressing it into rocks. And our brothers and sisters have been snorting and injecting this shit, and it's been taking them out. Taking them out. Now, over the last several months, a lot of crackers been going out. The white community is being infected with it. Now they can have all these specials, these documentaries, and shit, you know, about the opiates in the white community. But it was nothing said when we were dying off of it. Nothing. Nothing said. Now when the crackers start dying off of which the shit is backfired. The crackers that put it in the black community, knowing that the crackers, gotta come to the black community to cop anyway. They've been getting a taste of their own medicine. Their children and grandchildren have been getting a taste of their own medicine. Now, I don't give a fuck about that white community dying off that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. My focus is on our brothers and sisters in the black community that's going out off of that. There's been we done had thousands of our brothers and sisters since last year that have lost their lives to that motherfucking fentanyl shit. And so you telling me I'm supposed to watch and have compassion for these motherfucking crackers, that go into these motherfucking immaculate goddamn treatment centers to get help. But in the black community, they gotta go to the Salvation Army, which is a slave camp, because there's no therapeutic, there's no treatment center in there. It's just work. They call it work therapy program, which from day one, you in the warehouse, slaving like a motherfucker. Because when you donate something to the Salvation Army, they make 1,000% profit off the shit. Meaning, you send a living room set in that motherfucker that costs $1,000, and they sell it for $1,000, which they do. There's no discount. All the money goes to the Salvation Army, every dime. And the brothers that work, the brothers don't get nothing. You get $1 a week for 40 plus hours of slave fucking labor. And then they might have a group or something, a meeting in the evening after you're fucking exhausted and fucked up. And then they expect you to sit and listen to a motherfucker from the outside tell a war story. So it's no therapeutic treatment in that shit. It's a work therapy slave program ran by the Salvation Army, and they have majors. They have a major in each Salvation Army location. And there's no black majors, all white majors. And they are forced to participate. You have to go to church. You have to. And you have to go to Vespers. Vespers, which is on Wednesday night, where they sing all these white goddamn Christian songs that they sung in, that the slave masters had the slaves singing during slavery. On Wednesday, you hear loud all these niggas singing sweet and low and all this bullshit. And then on Sunday, they have to go to church. And it's no black clergy can come in that place. It has to, the white pastors, the white priests do the sermons every Sunday. And tell them, reading Ephesians 6, slaves, obey your human masters with fear and trembling. Then every morning they tell you, don't steal. Don't take nothing, don't take nothing out of the motherfucking warehouse. But crackers don't have to go through that process. They go with the treatment centers, they go in, plush motherfucking couches, and, everybody has an individual therapist and all this bullshit. Acupuncture, meditation where they drink, herbal tea and all this type of shit. While in the black community, their treatment centers, rat infested, no structure or nothing. And then if it's co-ed, everybody's fucking, and there's no accountability because you have a staff that is not dedicated to helping. They're just there for a paycheck. Because no one holds them accountable either. But I'm going to get back with y'all. We're going to discuss some more things. I just wanted to drop that on y'all. As y'all can tell that through my voice that, aside from the allergies, that I believe I have a sinus infection, but I'm still going hard. I'm still going to go strong. I'm still in the paint with my people. Because the ancestors, they didn't complain about that when they was running through the woods, searching for freedom. And this is the only reason why I'm able to stand in front of this camera now, was because of them running. And I keep that up front. But I'll be back with y'all later on today. In the meantime, Hotel Black Power.